everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're having a gorgeous day wherever you are and whatever you are doing. My end today, the weather is absolutely beautiful, and I think it's due to stay for a while as well. But anyway, I'm not even halfway onto my drive yet, and I'm onto my second coffee. 4.5 hours of driving. I have 3.5 hours of driving left to do. I am off to the very other side of Wales, actually right at the edge of the country. I'm so excited. Honestly, the place I'm staying is called Wilder Retreats, and I'll leave all of the information in the description box. Essentially though, they're self-catering cabins basically in the middle of a gorgeous nature reserve, stone throw away from the coast, with beautiful villages and towns all around the outside of it. I'm just really looking forward to just a real idyllic, quaint and quiet couple of days in the middle of nowhere really. And it's another solo trip. I know we love our solo travels over here, so I'm really excited to bring you guys along as well. I've still got a good few hours left of driving. Luckily the views as I've been driving, because I'm in the middle of nowhere, they have been so beautiful. I'm driving through Dorset at the moment, and Dorset really is so beautiful, so that has been a plus. I've also just stopped into Starbucks and M&S food, and this is my food haul for my drive. I've got a prawn mayo sandwich, I have a big bottle of water, I've got a smoothie in case I fancy some health, and some M&S speckled eggs. I don't think I've tried the M&S speckled eggs before. I saw a girlie on TikTok yesterday saying they're better than mini eggs, so we'll give them a try on the way. And without further ado, let's continue my 3.5 hours left of driving. But I am really excited to get to the other end. I think it's going to be a blimmin' fantastic trip, and I'm very excited. Well, my legs might be achy, but how beautiful and cute is this? And it's so peaceful, listening to the birds. Oh, I literally can't wait. I'm just going to get all my luggage out and give you the proper tour. But I'm so excited to be here. It's literally amazing. Okay, let's go in and have a look. Hi MTV, welcome to my crib. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Oh, this is so gorgeous. I was about to say I've just arrived home, but I'm definitely far away from home, I know that much. But 5 hours later, literally 5 hours to the absolute dot from when I got my first coffee and filled up with fuel, which is like 5 minutes from my house. I left at 11:22 in the morning and arrived at 4:22 in the afternoon. How funny is that? Anyway, I'm here just automatically. I just feel so peaceful. It's so tranquil, it's so beautiful. There's a hot tub this side of me, actually. This will follow me. So I can't see right now, but here is a hot tub. Running back this way just so I can see again, because with the sunshine there I can't, but it is absolutely amazing. I'm so excited to just have a few days of downtime. Obviously I'm working, but actually enjoying where I am, because sometimes I feel like when there's an itinerary or there's things to be doing, you never actually get to fully enjoy the space, whereas here I can basically do what I want over the next 48 hours and really enjoy the space and my time in Wales. So I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm trying to think when the last time I came to Wales was, and I think it was, I had a horse show with Ringo in 2018, and before that would have been the Welsh Pony and Cob Sales in Bilthwells, and I haven't been to Wales since, I don't think, so it's really exciting to be back. But now I'm here, I need to kind of think of my own itinerary. Tomorrow we're exploring all day long. This evening I've not got anything planned for dinner, so I think I may head to Little Haven, which I think is about a 7 or 8 minute drive from here, which is a coastal town, village. I'm not sure if it's a village or a town, but it looks super cute. So I think what I might do is grab my denim jacket, head down to the beach and see what's along the coast for dinner. I want to give you a proper tour in here as well, so let's go back in and I'll show you around. Okay, so we'll go from the outside in. Obviously hot tub over there. This is the back of the cabins, and then here we've got a little outdoor seating and the view. I mean, look at this, it's incredible. So anyway, we'll go on in and I'll show you around inside. This is the living area, so gorgeous table and chairs. I love the whole aesthetic as well, it's very sort of Scandinavian coded. And then this is the little lounge area. There is a log burner, which I'm so excited to pop on later and get super cozy. Excuse my tripod out there, that was what you were just balancing on. And then over here is the kitchen with my phone and the M&S speckled eggs. Now, do I rate them highly? They were good, but, well, they are good. I've got a couple left in there. But I'm personally a Cadbury's girl, I think, above M&S chocolate. Kitchen area. me, myself and I. And then through here, obviously entryway. This is the bathroom. Again, very Scandinavian coded, absolutely love it. And then we go up the stairs to the bedroom. And again, I'm loving the carpet and just the whole vibe. This looks so cozy as well. And then overlooking the bedroom is the gorgeous view out there. Honestly, it's amazing. So I think, as I said, denim jacket, more driving, because I could do with a little bit more driving today, and drive into Little Haven, and we're going to have a gorgeous look around there. I'm actually really excited. I'm not sure what I fancy for dinner. I'm not actually hungry yet, so I could do with getting some steps in. So hopefully I'll find some easy parking and we can go for a nice walk along the beach or something. I might make a cup of tea actually before I do go, and I need to get milk this evening as well. I have to remember to stop in a shop and get some milk. Yeah, I mean, honestly, how amazing is this place? Can I leave you guys balancing there? I can. Okay, I love this outfit so much, honestly. I've not stopped wearing it. I mean, I have been washing it, don't get me wrong. I washed it really late last night and had it over my radiator so it dried, but I just love it. So the whole outfit actually is all Holland Cooper, so I can leave it all linked in the description box, but oh, the jacket, I just love the jacket. Anywho, waffle over. I need to remember to lock the doors. I feel really safe here, but I am literally in the middle of nowhere on my own. And I do feel safe, but I will be remembering to lock the doors because I am on my own in the middle of nowhere. Well, back in the car because obviously I missed it so much. But now driving towards Little Haven. The weather, I mean, honestly, you couldn't have picked better weather for this trip. I'm really hoping it stays the same for tomorrow. But the clocks went back 2 days ago, which I totally forgot as well. So the sun now doesn't set till 8 p.m, which is honestly amazing. So I'm gonna pop out now for some food and hope that I get back in time to watch the sunset from my cabin, which would be amazing. And I really just want to sit in the hot tub with a cup of tea and watch the sunset. Do you know, I haven't been to Wales, as I was saying, in such a long time, and it's so beautiful. Everywhere you look, the views are just stunning. I love my life and I love the fast-pacedness of it, how every day is totally different to the next. But I could also very much be the person that lives a very secluded, very private life and just live like I am at the moment, like I am for the next 48 hours, just in a field on my own with nobody around me, just enjoying the sights, like enjoying the peace and quiet. Very much both people. But anyway, but it is beautiful and I'm really looking forward to tomorrow as well, and having a day of exploring, but also just having a very slow morning in that space because it's such a beautiful space. All of a sudden, very bright, driving in the direction of the sun. But I'm actually a quarter Welsh and my granddad is Welsh. He's 100% Welsh. He doesn't have an accent and I don't think he knows a single word of the Welsh language, but he is 100% Welsh and grew up in Wales. And I was 99.9% sure that it was in Pembrokeshire. Anyway, I spoke to him last night before coming and he grew up literally 2 minutes around the corner from where I'm staying in a little place called Dale, and he spent all of his summer holidays with his auntie in Little Haven, which is where I'm off to now. My granddad is the biggest rock in my life. He is one of the most important people in my life and has been throughout all of my life, so it's actually really lovely to drive through where he would have grown up 85 years ago. It's so lovely. So I'm definitely going to have a good look, good English there, a good look in Dale as well before I go home. Probably not this evening, but maybe at some point tomorrow. So tomorrow, I mean, I'll tell you all about it tomorrow because you know I love a waffle on my channel, but I am heading to St David's, which is the smallest city in the UK. But anyway, I'm going to continue my drive. I'm loving this whole tripod situation, by the way. It's so much better than it being up at the top of my window. maybe one of the most beautiful places I've literally ever seen. It's like a postcard. You know the really old school seaside postcards? This is, I feel like they were because of this place. It's so beautiful, but I've only just got out of the car park and I'm already like, wow. So I'm going to head down to the sea, which is over there, and see what we can see that's open for dinner. Because it's a Monday, apparently not many places are open because obviously it's not peak summer and it's a very small part of the world. So we'll have a little look. I did see some pubs that were open, but I'm kind of thinking like a nice fish and chips might be quite nice somewhere. So we'll see what I can find. But I'm also not cold. It's the very last day of March and I'm not cold, which is amazing. Summer is coming. But anyway, trying not to get run over. The castle, that looks really nice. That's open. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Honestly, how is this real? I need to turn you around. Look at that for a view. Just wow. I'm so grateful for every single day of my life. It's the small things in life, and this is just so beautiful. This view actually makes me feel emotional in a really beautiful way. Like it's very rare that to see something this beautiful in real life and to be the only person here is it's beautiful. Gosh, I'm so grateful for my life every single day. I'm actually getting emotional. But how can you not when this is the view? Some ships in the background as well. Just wow. I'm just in awe of this view. I've never seen something so beautiful. It's literally wow. And now to take myself for a little solo dinner date. Slight update, everywhere in Littlehaven was shut for food, so I've driven 2 minutes up the hill to Broadhaven, which is equally beautiful, and I was actually recommended to go to the place that's opposite me here called Off the Hook, so I'm going to pop in there. And the benefit of here is next door is a Londis, and I need some milk and some little snacky bits, maybe even some bits for breakfast. I'm not sure whether to go out for breakfast or stay in. I don't really know what I'm going to do yet, but I want to walk down to the beach here as well because again, the view. As a coastal country girly, to have the beach and farm, like beach, farm, I'm in heaven. Well, it continues because the restaurant's shut, but the takeaway is open. So I've ordered my fish and chips, and I've got time to pop to the local shop. Is it open? Yes. So this is my view. I've got the sunset, and I'm now back with fish and chips, and the only sad thing is, as I was definitely snacking on some chippies on my drive back, is I asked for salt and vinegar, and there definitely isn't any, and I love really vinegary fish and chips, but anyway, I'm starving now. What have I had today? I've had a prawn sandwich and a packet of M&S mini eggs. This is a small as well, and there's literally loads. Also, supermarket haul. Very, very boring. Milk. Totally Welsh milk. Reese's peanut butter cups. I'm recently into, no pun actually intended, but maybe I should try and be clever and say pun intended. Recently got into peanut butter, and now I'm obsessed. I've never been the biggest fan, and all of a sudden I'm craving it. And just purely because I'm in Wales and I didn't bring any ingredients with me. I bought some Welsh cakes as well to have as like a little snackety snack. Anyway, I'm gonna have my dins and then try and figure out how to put the fire on so it's nice and warm when I come back in from the hot tub. I have been very clever, and I did bring a dressing gown from home as well, so I'm very excited about that. But I'll finish this and then we'll come back and try and figure that out. Operation Fire is about to commence. Well, it turns out I can't light a fire. I have one piece of newspaper left for 2 days unless I buy some more tomorrow. I don't know how to do it. I've done what you're supposed to do. You're like to sandwich the newspaper and the kindling and the log. It never works for me. It never works for me. Anyway, I've come across really tired all of a sudden. It's only, what time is it? It is nearly 8:30. And because I'm feeling tired, I'm actually not going to go into the hot tub this evening. So I think it might make me feel more tired. So I think I might have a morning hot tub actually with a cup of tea. I think that would be lovely tomorrow morning. And have one tomorrow evening with the sunset. And for this evening, I'm going to have a cup of tea. One of the Reese's pieces. And start a book. I've got a new book to start. I brought one with me so that I could have something new to read. And I'm going to curl up on the sofa with a blanket and have a very chilled evening. You know, just suddenly when all of a sudden it just hits you. I think it's just a mixture of being super busy last week and also Sia. I just suddenly feel tired. Well, tonight I'm proud of myself because I've started my first fire and there was a spider, of which usually I would go and sleep in my car. I managed to deal with it. Now I'm terrified, don't get me wrong. I'm in the middle of nowhere. There's a spider, what do you do? It's too cold to sleep in my car tonight, so I had to deal with it. I feel like overnight I've grown. Good morning, everybody. Oh my goodness, the light. I honestly don't think I've ever been so lucky with sunsets and sunrises. Oh my gosh, let me show you this light. Morning properly, everybody. I'm in the bathroom, I've had a cup of tea, I've done so much editing this morning. Oh my goodness, my eyes now feel square. It has now warmed up slightly because when I woke up this morning it said feels like -2, and it really did feel like -2. So it has warmed up. It is beautifully sunny out there and I'm desperate to get into the hot tub, but because it's sunny I need my skincare on first, so I'm going to do that and then attempt to find out how we work the hot tub. Spot on my forehead, and I never get spots on my forehead. Oh, it feels so good on my skin. It's funny because my most complimented thing about me is my skin, and then when people say, oh, can you tell me what products you use, show me what you do, and I show them or I tell them, they're like, oh, I can't be bothered to do all that. But for me there is just no better feeling than knowing that my skin is protected and hydrated, and seeing it look like glass. My skin feels premium, and having all the products on it, and it just makes me really happy. For me it's simple pleasures, and skincare, simple pleasure. I'm so glad I brought a dressing gown with me. Well, me being me, not reading instructions, a hot tub is going to have to wait until this evening because it takes 2 hours to heat it up. That was me expecting to jump in and just have a nice little morning, but since reading said instructions, it is not the case. But anyway, it is time to now try and not mess up my hair. Oh my gosh, it is cold today. Now luckily, being a horse girl, I always have an extra coat or jacket in the back of the car, and half of my wardrobe is kept in the back of the car. A minute ago it was like 12 degrees, but feels like -2 because the wind. Oh my gosh. And I'm by the coast. Woo! Definitely a hair back kind of day. I don't even think I'm gonna pop any jewellery on. I'm gonna get in the car in a second. It's time to go out. I need a coffee. I have had a coffee here and I've had a tea here, but I need like a frothy coffee. And some brunch / lunch. It's nearly lunchtime. I've had a little morning typing away. Really lovely actually concentrating here because it's so peaceful and so quiet. It's been really lovely actually. But anyway, comfies today because of the weather. Just a Ralph Lauren 3/4 zip. I buy these off of Vinted for next to nothing. I've got them in so many colours and it doesn't matter if they're smaller or oversized. This one is a ladies, but a lot of the ones that I have are like size extra large in men's, but they're so comfy, and when they're about 20 or so pounds, you just wear them and you get really great quality, but for a fraction of the price, and they look really cool as well. I've just got a little black tee on under here, which is actually what I wore here yesterday, which is from Tala. Not sure if you can see my leggings all the way over there, but just some Lulu lemon ones. What was I just drinking? Oh yeah, my smoothie. I was like, I've got a taste of something that I was just drinking and I want more, but what was that? Smoothie. I'm going to take my book with me as well, so I can go and sit in a cafe and read for a little while. I think that would be quite cute, and have a little walk around St David. But it is now time to start the day properly. I feel very excited actually to have a bit of an explore. I feel like in the sun it's going to be fine. I don't think it's going to be too cold. I think it's when I'm in the shade or literally coastal where it's going to be very, 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 very windy. Honestly, like the sound of the wind is cozy when you're inside, but I just think like when I'm out there, maybe less so. I'm going to be exhausted by the time I get back. Sea air is one thing, windy sea air, another thing. So I think come back, I might just get some snacks. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a good lunch today, bring some snacks back for dinner, and have a very nice hot tub, chilled evening this evening. Especially because a lot of restaurants and places are shut for food anyway. I'm gonna finish this and we're gonna get cracking with our day. So I was on my way to St David's. I'm not sure what street I'm parking on, but there are so many little home shops, so we are going straight into them. I've got my fleece on from Fair Price and Favour. Okay, so I am parked here. This is the parking. And also what's really nice around here is you get 30 minutes free, and I don't think I'm going to be any longer than 30 minutes. I'm just going to go and pop this back in my car and then we're going to head out. It's so windy that I just cannot say no to a good home shop. Arrived and parked at St David's, very windy, excuse the wind, but it's now time to go and explore. Oh, I know, it's chilly, thank you. So probably not actually the best day for ice cream, but when it doesn't, it's sunny. in St David's today. It was so beautiful, but oh my gosh, so windy. I'm so glad I wore no makeup today. My eyes have been streaming. It's been so windy. I've nearly been blown away. Anyway, I am back. I loved St David's. Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. And driving back down towards wherever it is that I am, not really any idea, the sat nav just takes me where I need to go. But as I'm driving back down the hill, the coastline, I've never seen such a beautiful coastline. I live on the coast. I live in one of the most beautiful places in the UK. So I thought. I always thought the coastline of Dorset was one of the best until coming here, and I no longer think so. Cheating on my own location, I know, but this is the one. Anywho, it is time, as you may be able to tell, to get into the hot tub. Although the reality is I didn't start the hot tub myself. It's a log burning hot tub, and however much I do feel like I'm now a log burner pro since coming here. I feel like, like this is my Bear Grylls era. I am a single girly, single and solo, in a cabin on my own, dealing with a log burner. I saw a spider. Now guys, if you don't know me, I will sleep in my car if I see a spider. Every room in my house has a spider plug, and if you are thinking, what is a spider plug? A spider plug sends a microcurrency, apparently, through the electrics of the house, which is so high that people and dogs can't hear it, but insects can. And since having them, I've actually never seen a spider, unless the cats brought one in the last 5 years of living where I live. Anyway, I've also got spider sprays. Like, I am stocked and ready. Like, I do not deal with spiders. Well, I went for a wee this morning and there's 2. And I won't go into too much detail, they're not there anymore. But I dealt with it. I've learned to light a fire and deal with spiders in 24 hours. Very, very thrilled. But for the love of the hot tub and the safety of the area, I had decided to call in for some help with hot tub starting. So I'm just about to go and check that it's warm enough for me to jump in. And I'm going to go and watch the sunset with my book, a cup of tea and a packet of crisps. The simple things in life, and go and enjoy the hot tub. I've got my dressing gown waiting for me because it's bloody freezing out there. I mean, it's not, the wind's cold, so really, yeah, it's freezing out there. And yeah, do you know what, but I'm having such a good time. I feel like it's so quiet, peaceful, tranquil, but also, I don't know, like I just feel really good. Like I'm genuinely very, very happy here. Could do another couple of nights very easily. I think the only thing that I would say is if you're coming to go later on in the week, just so more things are open if you want to go out for dinners and things. I'm a bit of a grandma, so I'm perfectly happy staying in with a packet of crisps and chilling out for the evening with a book. But if you do like to get out and about a little bit more, then I would recommend coming like Wednesday onwards. But anyway, waffle over. I'm gonna go for a dip in the hot tub. And the view from my hot tub, literally the dream. Good morning, everybody. It's my last day now in Wales. I've just packed everything up. Everything's all down by the door and I'm ready to check out once I've finished my last coffee. I have honestly had the best time here. It's so peaceful, it's so quiet, and you really do feel like you're connecting to nature when you're here, which I know may sound a little hocusy pocusy, but you really do, because there's sort of nothing else around you. All you can do is focus on what is here, which is nature. I've been so lucky with the weather, minus the wind, but the sunshine has just been totally blissful. I had a lovely evening in the hot tub last night. I came back and had a lovely early night. I've woken up feeling super fresh, ready for the 5-hour drive home. What I will do is, of course, leave Wilder Retreats linked in the description box. Any information I can will be down below as well. So if you are wanting just a really blissful few days away from everyday life and come to the middle of nowhere in a really beautiful part of the world. When I say beautiful part of the world, I had no idea. I love Wales. I've always loved Wales, but I've never come to the coast in Wales, specifically Pembrokeshire. It's out of this world. I genuinely could have been anywhere in the world and I'm in Wales. And I say that in the best way because I live in the area of Sandbanks, which is supposedly one of the most beautiful beaches in the UK. West Wittering Beach as well in West Sussex. There's some really beautiful places around me. I have never
ever seen a coastline quite like that. Honestly, it's beautiful here. I would also say it's really romantic, and the area is really romantic as well. It's so if you're a couple and you're looking to get away for a couple of days and just have some lovely you time, then I would say that this is definitely somewhere to come and just disconnect from everyday life and have that sort of quality time. It's been fantastic. They have everything you could possibly want. The kitchen is stocked with all utensils. Everything works perfectly. The log burner, I think, is the loveliest touch. Obviously, the hot tub. It really has been absolutely fantastic. So thank you so much to Wilder Retreats for hosting me over the last few days. Also, as a single girlie here on her own, I've not felt scared. I felt absolutely fine. I do think I'm somebody that doesn't necessarily get anxiety about things like that, purely because I have lived on my own since I was 16. I think I'm definitely used to my own company, and just used to that whole sort of, I can only be as safe as I can be wherever I am.
Absolute drive home essentials this morning. Oh my gosh, I so need a good coffee.